Hi Tumblr, I'm making a video to answer questions. I sounded like a robot. Sorry it's crooked. I have it propped because this is the only area of my home with decent lighting right now. And I should probably point these out. I was telling Maria about this. Maria of the trees. I got these from Urban Outfitters, like high school, I think. They're just like little note cards. And I just put them up because I thought they were pretty. But now I'm like, hey, maybe I could post like, or put my Instax pictures up here. And I probably should like have a wall of Instax. Because I have, oh, I really hope this doesn't fall. Please don't fall. Don't fall. I have like, this is just some. I have so many more. But look at all these. There's so many. I like want to mess them up, but look, like Yellowstone. I could just have that propped up here. I'm gonna do that this weekend. Okay. 1 minute, not bad. First, second, because that was first. This lipstick is Sephora, and it's a cream lip stain, and it's absolutely red or something red. I don't know what that official color is, but because I feel like people may ask what it is, and I'm just gonna say it first off in the video. Go get it. It was like $13, which if I was at Target and I saw lipstick for $13, I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna go over here to ELF, whatever it is. But at Sephora, this is like the cheapest thing you can get. It's like, I'm getting it. I gotta. Plus it, like, it doesn't come off very easily, so it's a stain. Okay, so some of these questions, like, they weren't asked to be, like, people didn't want, maybe they don't, well, they want them answered, but it wasn't, like, for a video. But I woke up and I was like, hey, got a lot of questions. Not like, hey, I got a lot of questions, like, but you mean, like, no, I mean, I don't mean it in a bragging way. It's so stupid. You know what I mean, though. Right, Tumblr? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I have a lot, and I don't want them, like, barging up my Tumblr page. Not barging. I'm not good with words. I say that in every video, because I'm not. Okay, I'll just stop talking. But not really excited to answer these. Okay. If you could be any color, this is from Anonymous. Why is my face so red? It's like really red. You guys see this? This is a problem for me. I have, like, I don't know. I'm not nervous or anything, but usually when I'm, like, nervous, my face gets red. Maybe it's just hot in here. Okay. If you could be any color, what would you be and why? No, it doesn't say why. If you could be any color, what would you be? I think that I would choose to be a forest green, because the forests are the most wonderful place to be, as well as, like, or another reasoning, it's like a color that reminds me of my childhood, and, like, when I see it, I'm like, that's such a warm and inviting color, and I'd love to be a warm and inviting person. I think I'm so funny. That wasn't funny at all, though. Yeah, like, my mom's decor has always been, like, a nice maroon color, like a forest green, like, all throughout my years of life, and it's just, like, something, like, it's homey, and it's just a nice color. I want to be it, if I could be one. What was it like growing up? 4 minutes. Okay. What was it like growing up in a military family and moving a lot? It was... Should I take my hat off? No. No, I've had hair. I've been wearing this all day. It was fun. I talk about it all the time, how much I loved it, and I've thought about, like, joining the military because of how wonderful it was. And, like, it's just you're in your own little community, and it feels really safe, and everybody who you're going to school with, like, not, I didn't go to high school on base, but, like, middle school, elementary school are all on base. It's just, like, you're all going through the same stuff, you're all moving and having to make new friends, and so it's just, it's just, kind of like a warm place, and, again, I'm really nostalgic, so it's just, I view everything, not everything in my past, but, like, my childhood, I'm like, oh, it's the best time ever, and it was. I guess it's not because I'm nostalgic. I'm not making any sense. Like, I'm nostalgic because I had a great childhood. But nostalgic doesn't mean it had to have been good. Ugh, whatever. Yeah. And moving a lot, we didn't move that much. Like, I moved when I was 3, 8, 11. And then, like, we moved some houses when we got back here. And it was just moving to another house down the street, and, like, the base is so small, so it wasn't, like, a huge deal. I did hate moving off base, though, because this town is just garbage. But not really. But it's just different when you, like, I think we lived off base once, and that was, like, in Okinawa, and it's just a different lifestyle, or it's not the same. Like, neighbors don't really, we have the neighbors, what side are we on? To the right of us are wonderful and talk to us, but, like, base, it's just like a community, and it was just so different. The hard thing was, I guess, my dad, like, going, like, overseas, they call it TDY, like, it was bittersweet, because we liked having girl time, but it was, like, hard having him gone. We had some of those, like, we didn't record them, but, like, the times where your dad comes home and surprises you. I think it was, like, my 11th, 12th birthday, probably, and I was coming into my room, and, like, I noticed my mom had put curtains up, like, because ladybugs, do I have anything ladybugs around here? No. Ladybugs were always my favorite thing, so she made these curtains, and they were red with, like, black dots on them. I was like, oh my gosh, so cool, like, in my doorway. And then I, like, peeked through, and, like, my dad was sitting there on my little couch in my room. I think I bawled my eyes out. It was wonderful, because I didn't know he was coming home. And then, like, the first boy I've had a crush on, his name is Andre Edinburgh. If you're out there, hit me up. Just kidding. But he was so precious, and, like, his dad was gone for most of kindergarten. He was my first crush in kindergarten, and he referred to my dad as, like, his dad, and I think I thought I was such a girl, but I was like, we're gonna get married, he's gonna think my dad's his dad, but, bless. His dad was gone, and then I think it was, like, our Christmas play or something, he, like, looked in the crowd, and his dad was there. Oh, it was beautiful. So, yeah, if you're in a military family, you get to experience the wonderful, tear-jerking moments of family coming home. Like, you'd see, like, driving around, I'm talking a lot about base. Ooh, it's 8 minutes. You'd see, like, driving around base, like, welcome home, Dad, welcome home, Mom. Oh, it's wonderful. Okay. Got next question, because we're almost at 9 minutes. What do you think is your biggest accomplishment in life? I'm going to say the easy answer and say, like, making it through college without not making it through college. Like, I've wanted to... It's not an accomplishment, though. I would have made it fun if I didn't... Like, I would have been fine if I didn't continue going. I think I said this in the last video. I'm going to say making it through Paris by myself. Because that was a hellhole. That was literally... It was terrible, and I did it. I accomplished Paris by myself. I'm sure if anybody's from Paris, I gotta speak highly of it, because I don't want to sound so negative, but I'm sure it can be a great place. Maybe when you're with, like, your boo thing, and it's winter. Maybe when it's not raining, and you're with your parents and everybody's stressed out because they just kind of want to go home. Oh, actually, that was the last part of my trip. The first part of my trip. Okay, maybe when you're not by yourself, everything you learned like, for the past 6 years of French leaves you. And you can't communicate with anybody, and you don't know how to get to all these trains. There were so many trains I needed to get to the place where I was studying in Caen, which is, like, northwestern France. And, like, I needed to be there by a certain time, else I didn't get in my room. So it was just so stressful. And maybe if I was, again, with a bout thing. And I imagine, like, and something's gotta give, like, snowing. It's probably nice then. Probably, but maybe not. You were Catholic before becoming a Christian? I need to go fast. Okay, yes, we were Catholic. My parents were raised Catholic. They raised us Catholic when I was, like, 9 or 10. My mom for a while wanted to leave the Catholic Church, and then they did. I think we started going to a non-denom church in Okinawa, and ever since then we have not returned. It's just, like, for us, it was, like, not a heart thing, like the Catholic Church. It was reciting things. It was being guilted into, like, confessing to a priest, and, like, I was a 5-year-old girl. Like, what am I gonna confess? You know? It's just weird. I don't want to put anybody off if you are Catholic. I'm sorry. I don't mean it, but, like, we had a negative experience. And, yeah. It was just much better for us to, like, not be in that church. Okay, I don't want to be rude. Past Perspectives asked me if I could talk about my college experience. It's been fun. I've learned a lot. Hopefully. My favorite part was studying abroad. It's been, like, okay, from year to year, what was different for you? I guess nothing really. Maybe my majors changed. My friends kind of changed. Big lessons I've learned, maybe not be so trusting of people. I had some bad experiences because I trusted people and, like, didn't see the warning signs of their personalities and what they could do to, like, be mean and hurt me in the future, which they did. Also, not to put so much, like, pressure on myself. I was like, I don't have a major yet, like, I don't know what I want to do in life, and I still haven't figured it out, but, like, in high school, they make you feel like you need to know, you know, and, like, how are you supposed to know at 18 what you want to do in your life? I mean, some people do, but, not me, and I was just, like, really frustrated, because my dad, like, would be like, what are you doing with an English major? What are you going to do with this? And I was like, I'm going to be an editor. And he's like, okay, editors make a lot of money. That's a cool job. Then I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to be an editor. Maybe I want to be a meteorologist. So I took meteorology class, and it was my favorite class that I've taken, besides French classes, but it was amazing. And I was so good at it, and, like, which came as a shock to me. But then I realized that in the major, you require so much math, and I'm not good at math, so I had to switch, and I was just like, oh, this is stressful. I'm in my 3rd year of college, and I don't know, it all worked out, like, because I became a communications major, and it requires a lot of electives, which I already had, but, yeah, it was just stressful, and don't get stressed over it, because people switch majors. You switch majors, you change as a person, so you change what you want to do, obviously, like. Last part of this question is, what is your favorite tea and coffee? My favorite tea is this green tea from Japan that my dad used to have shipped here, and it is amazing. I haven't found a green tea like it, and I'm begging him to order some. I guess I can just go on eBay and order it. But they're like, no, it's too expensive if you drink it all. That's my dad voice. If you haven't, I think I did it earlier in the video. But, it's so good. I don't know the name because it's in Japanese. Actually, I think there might be English on it, and I think it's like Y-E-M-E-N, but actually, I don't think so. Never mind. Don't quote me on that. I'll Google it and post a pic. My favorite coffee is our mahogany. I want to say reindeer. Oh, I have Caribou coffee right here. And I'm drinking our reindeer blend out of a straw, so I don't stain my teeth. Our reindeer blend's super good. It's Christmas. I think you can order online, maybe. They have it at Target in K-Cups. It's just delicious. I'm gonna speed through. What is your favorite wine? It's at 15 minutes. I don't know if YouTube even lets you post that long of videos. My favorite wine is Roscato. It's a red wine, and it's sweet, and it's wonderful. It's like $8 at our local... My cheeks are still red. This whole video. Yeah, it's $9 at most. Actually, I've only found it at one liquor store, but we're in a dinky town, so maybe other places will have it. Tell us a story that involves wine one way and one way or another. When I was 18, like, I think I've maybe even 17, for sure 17. When I go to Milwaukee, I'll go by myself, and my grandma will go out to eat, and she'll be like, "This is my granddaughter. We have the same last name. Can she please have a glass of wine with me?" And they allow it. So my grandma and I would just spend time being sophisticated, and I'd feel so cool drinking wine with her. We'd get Moscato, and I don't know, it was just nice. She's so relaxed, and I know underage drinking, I'm sorry, but it was just our little bonding thing. And then, like, on my 21st birthday, she sent me a bottle of this wine we get at this place in Milwaukee called Mamertino. The place is called Tenuda's, and it's so good. It's a sweet red wine, or white wine. It's kind of like Moscato. I don't know if YouTube's going to let me post this, so I'm going to say peace out now, but then keep talking, and then I'll say bye again. Okay, what are your mornings like? My mornings are... Okay, like, Tuesday, Thursday, I work, so I wake up at 4 a.m., go to work, go to class at 9. I leave work at 9 and go to class for 9:30. I box Raina on my drive, and I tell her about my thoughts and my feelings, and my worries and my struggles. And then after class, well, like, at around 11 or so, she responds to me. I listen to her beautiful voice. I come home, I watch an episode of Gilmore Girls. That's Tuesday, Thursdays, and I have, like, a 4-hour break between classes. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I try to be up by 8, so I can just, like, make a cup of coffee, and then at 9 o'clock I watch Kelly and Michael. Speaking of Kelly and Michael, this is gonna be 20 minutes long. They were on this morning. I was so excited, because Liam Hemsworth was gonna be on, and then it was, like, a high school football, like, whatever, tournament. Is that the word? I like football, so I don't want to sound stupid, but tournament? It's not a tournament. Whatever, but is it a tournament? That was on instead of Kelly and Michael, and I was so mad. But yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I watch Kelly and Michael. And then rush to get ready in 30 minutes. And then drive to class, because I have class at 11. I think that's everything. There might be other questions, but this is long, and I'm sorry. You're probably not watching it anymore. And if you are, I'm sorry. Okay, that's all for now, folks. Bye.